welcome to the 8th episode of Stalk. Fuck, I can curse, finally. So I can be like fuck you, Gabbie, and fuck you, Rachel, for all of those times where you were like, little bitch.
I feel like you wasting a whole month of not cursing, you're just making it up this month.
I am
You're just gonna curse twice as much.
Hello everyone. Like you guys should probably know all now, unless you're stupid as fuck, this podcast is not appropriate for people of all ages. So please, suffocate those around you who are not old enough to listen. Today, for KFF, we are doing / killing Dan is Not on Fire, Amazing Phil, and New Guy.
New Guy? What do you mean new guy?
That is all that I will always refer to him as New Guy.
Okay, Director Toby. So I'm going to start off with the kill. I'm going to kill Amazing Phil for one very good reason.
Aww.
I feel like he would be scared of having sex with me. And then
What?
I would... Yeah, what? I really feel like he'd be scared. I can't see him being like, yeah, baby, let's have sex. I feel like he'd be like, I would have sex with Director Toby once, because it's pretty much like, you know all those animations that he's made? It's almost like Robot Chicken. And you know who's the creator of Robot Chicken? Seth Green. So it's almost like having sex with Seth Green, but it's an English version of him, and it's beautiful.
It's not really almost like having sex with Seth Green at all. It's
totally
kind of a long stretch there.
Totally is. Then I think he's kind of cute. Forever, I would do Dan Is Not on Fire, because I think he is fun, and that is just my opinion. So yeah.
I used to have a big crush on Seth Green until I found out he was like 2 feet tall. And
I love Seth Green. No, Gabbie.
Oh, Gabbie, I love you.
You're 2 feet tall, so
Yeah,
you guys would make the perfect
No.
couple.
We'd be we'd look like a midget couple. That wouldn't be great.
I am going to kill Amazing Phil. I don't know, there's something about him that I just, it's like, dislike. He's a cool person, he's nice and everything, but it's just one of those things where I look at him and I just shake my head. And I go, I don't like you. And Dan Is Not on Fire, he's attractive and there's something about him that I just like, but he reminds me way too much of Amazing Phil, so I'm only gonna do him once. And then this new guy, I don't even know him, but apparently I'm just having sex with him multiple times. During our sex, I will always refer to him as New Guy.
I'm sure he would like that.
He's not even new.
He's new to me.
I guess I'll do Dan Is Not on Fire twice. He has a Totoro. I really like Totoro, and maybe we could incorporate him while we're, I could rest my head on his Totoro while we were having sex.
That sounds like the best idea ever.
Yeah, oh god. Or maybe put it under my butt or something.
Oh god!
If I was on bottom. For fuck once. I would actually pick Amazing Phil. One, because he's the only, I've known him for a while. And Director Toby looks like, I feel bad for saying it, but he looks like he has crater face.
Oh no!
I can't tell, but it looks like he does, and we all know from Grease what crater face looks like.
Oh, whatever.
And even his girlfriend didn't want to do him. So, those are my decisions. I'll kill him. Sorry.
So, today's topic is gas attack, where we talk about farts, queefs, and burps. So, this is going to get a little weird. If you guys aren't comfortable with this topic, you should probably leave now. Let's talk about queefs first.
First off, do we all know what a queef is?
Where you pass air from your vagina.
It's like a vagina fart. If you're stretching or anything, and you stretch into weird positions, like, I don't know, let's say you do yoga just about every day. You're going to queef while doing yoga.
I've done yoga before, and I haven't queefed during yoga.
I had a yoga class for a year, and I didn't.
Yeah, I had yoga class for
Okay, fine. Then it's just me. Sorry that I queef while I yoga, okay?
Well, okay, here's the thing. The only time when I ever queefed was after sex, and that wasn't even all the time. That was only maybe some of the time, and I just don't like the feeling. It just makes me feel really uncomfortable, and I'm like, oh, I'm sorry.
You don't like the feeling of that?
No,
Whitney,
I don't like...
how often do you fart?
Are we really gonna get into this topic right now?
Yes.
Queefing was a whole different territory, and I'm like, whoa, what just happened?
Whitney,
I've never queefed.
And it sounds different too. It sounds like a unicorn fart.
God, you're disgusting. Why is yours
Because
making
I
like
have my
noise?
legs open while I'm having sex, and then when I close them, it goes. That really doesn't happen a lot, so that's why I felt weird about it. Like every time it does happen.
Sometimes I have rolling farts. I'll fart and like I guess I'll be sitting the right way, and it'll roll through to my vagina, and it'll like pop out the flaps, and I'm like, what the fuck just happened? But I've
Okay.
never queefed. I don't, because at first I thought my rolling farts were queefs, and then I asked my friend, she's like, no, you just have a problem. I'm like, oh, okay. Here, on average, how many times a day do you guys fart?
Depends on what I have that day, but normally a few times in the morning.
Your morning farts?
Yes,
and then you have the
I have
afternoon
my
farts,
morning farts.
And then you have the nighttime
No,
farts.
I don't have
Your morning
afternoon
farts are just a few. It's like you have a plethora of farts in the
What
morning.
are you talking about? This is not true.
Everyone farts a lot at
Yes,
nighttime.
I do a lot.
Because all the food is like going through your system.
Yes.
And then it's when you wake up, you don't fart a lot. You have the couple really fucking loud, like sounds like you ripped
That's
yourself
what
a
I
new
meant. That's
asshole
what I fucking
farts.
meant.
I actually don't fart that much. They're either silent but deadly. Like, and when I say deadly, I mean like sometimes I have to leave where I'm standing because they seriously get that disgusting.
Oh my god, let me
Like
tell
I
you.
gas myself out sometimes.
Let me tell you a fart story of mine that I had one time. So
Oh my god.
my mom and I were in Portland and we were in the mall and I ate something really just rancid and it was just awful and my stomach just reacted really badly to it. So I had the mega silent but deadly and I was in a store and there was barely anyone in the store. So I went in a corner and I did my stuff for a second. And then my mom was like, Whitney, come over here. And I was like, no, I'm okay. I'm going to stay here for a little bit. And she's like, why are you going to stay over there? Then she walks over to me and she goes, oh my oh my god, Whitney, I'm gonna and then she started like making vomiting noises. I'm like, Ma, shut up! I got so embarrassed that I had to leave the fucking store because I didn't want people being like, did she just fart in the store? It
Your
was
mom is
awful.
hilarious.
My mom is very funny. Here's one thing that I don't understand with people. I don't understand people who avoid the whole farting jokes and stuff. Like, there was one person that I knew, and when I told her that I farted, she was like, oh, I don't need to know that about you. And I'm like, dude, everyone does it. Come on.
If I don't burp, it gets suppressed in my stomach, and that's how I get my silent but deadly farts. Or they're like, and so I would much rather burp than fart.
Gabbie's burps are scarier than my farts.
They're like devil growls.
They are. They're quite scary.
It runs in my family. My dad always burps and farts wherever he goes. My dog.
I just imagine
my dog burps
like
a lot.
I just imagine this man just walking down the street just constantly like farting and burping.
That's my dad.
gross.
If you see him, I get so embarrassed. Like we'll go out to eat and he'll just like let a big old fart out.
Oh gosh! I feel like such a wimp compared to Gabbie because my burps literally just sound like little oofs.
Well, a lot of people think it's gross though, so you're lucky. Some people like not all people
your
are
burps
happy
are
with me.
adorable.
My burps are adorable, apparently. I get that a lot.
Whitney, take it as a compliment, okay? It's the only thing about
know.
you that's attractive.
Hey! What the fuck?
And I can't burp on. I don't burp on like the spot either. Just so you know, these are all natural. They feel good, and sometimes I've lost a couple guys because of that. Don't care. Don't care. If you don't like my burps, don't care.
I know that I would. Oh, are we not? Okay, never mind.
No, just you.
But other than that, we're respectable women. I feel like I'm scaring all my chances with any guy that I've had away. They're just thrown away. It's like, all those guys that are like, girls don't poop, girls don't fart. What the fuck are you talking about?
I wasn't allowed to talk about poop with my ex-boyfriend. It was really upsetting.
Are you
That's why
serious?
it only lasted like for like 3 months because every time I talked about poop, he would get so upset. He would get mad at me. I'm like, listen, you don't know who I am then because I poop and shit and have diarrhea all the time.
Well, hopefully this was an entertaining podcast for all of you guys.
Okay, So if any of you would like to play KFF with us with either the 3 boys that we did today, or either the 3 of us if you're a male, or if you're a male and you want to do the 3 boys anyway, you can do whatever you want, really. But either post it in the comments below or tweet at us, and maybe we'll decide on fucking you.
Yeah! Goodbye, people!
Bye.
Bye, everyone!